Question 5. A basket contains 3 gold-plated marbles, 4 diamond marbles, and some silver marbles, all of the same size and shape. 2 marbles were drawn from the basket at random, one after the other without replacement. This shows dependent event. If the probability that the 2 marbles were all silver is 1/15. In other words, the probability of the 2 marbles drawn is given to be 1/15. Find the number of silver marbles. Solution: let G equal to gold plate marbles, they are 3 in number. D equal to diamond marbles, they are 4 in number. S equal to silver marbles, the number is unknown. We have to get the total marbles, which is addition of 3, 4, and S. You have 7 plus S. Let's continue. Probability 2 marbles drawn were all silver is given to be 1/15. This is dependent event, as I said earlier, which is part of multiplication rule. So probability that the 2 marbles were silver is equal to probability. The first one is silver times probability. The second one is silver, given that the first one is silver and the probability is 1/15. When you come here, the number of silver marbles, you have S over total, which is 7 plus S for the first draw. Then for the second draw, because it is without replacement, the total will be affected. That is, you have to subtract 1 from S to get the number of silvers for the second draw. You also subtract 1 from the total, and the result is equal to 1/15. When you simplify further, you have this result. From here, we have to multiply the numerators together and the denominator together. That will give us a quadratic equation. Let us see to that and how to obtain the final solution. We already have this part earlier. What next is to multiply. If you multiply the numerator, you have S squared minus S. Multiply the denominators, you have this result equal to 1/15. You add the like terms from here, you have 13s. To clear fractions, cross multiply, you have this result. expand this term, you have this result. Because it is quadratic, all the terms need to be on one side so that we have 0 at any side, precisely the right hand side. So this term, you bring it down, you transfer this one, it becomes negative. You bring down this term, you have it here, you transfer this term, it becomes negative. You transfer plus 42, you have minus 42. Add like terms, you have these results. Divide through by 14, you have this quadratic equation. Let us solve by factorization. You look for 2 factors of 3 that will give you minus 2 when you add, and minus 3 when you multiplied. Such factors are minus 3 and plus 1, which you write in terms of s and replace the middle term with them in this form. The terms are now 4. You factorize by grouping. From this group, you factor out the common term. From this group, nothing is common, so you factor out 1. From this step, s minus 3 is common. If you factor it out again, you have s from here plus 1 from here, which will form the other factor. You equate each factor to 0, transfer the constant terms respectively, and you have s equal to minus 1 or 3. The number of silver marbles cannot be negative, so we take the number of silver marbles to be 3.